What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading into the backcountry to spend a couple nights out here in an awesome primitive camp. The weather forecast is looking a little iffy later on, but for right now, it's looking good. I got a killer spot picked out near the springs, and I'm pumped for some peace and quiet. Hey, we are here at the parking lot where you park to hike out to this primitive campsite, which is nice. It's about a half-mile walk. This solo adventure became truly unforgettable. I didn't just have one bear encounter, I had two. You'll want to stick around to see what happened. I've got all the essentials with me, and as you can probably tell by the size of this pack in this cooler, I also included a few extras. With camp only a short half-mile away, I decided to indulge a bit with my food choices. That means we're skipping the dehydrated stuff this time around. It's just about summertime here in Florida, and it's hot and humid, but the air out here is just incredible. And this is what it's all about, escaping the noise and just being. Water is abundant here. This whole area is renowned for its amazing crystal clear natural springs. This is fantastic. We've arrived at camp. It's nice to get the pack off. Camp is set up nice with a bear box. Got some nice benches out here, a fire pit, and a nice little area for the tent. I have the fly on, and I'm already hearing thunder in the distance, getting overcast, which isn't uncommon this time of the year here in Florida. We usually get an afternoon intense thunderstorm. Seems to be coming straight for us. At least it'll cool it down. I'm going to go ahead and get some hot coals, so hopefully they'll be able to withstand the rain that we get. so we can make dinner. Hopefully it works because the sky is getting ominous over there for sure. Secondarily, this bear box is going to make for good dry storage. I got mostly everything tucked away in there, awaiting this storm. Well, it looks like we're going to be spared from the rain, which is nice. So the cloud cover and a little bit of rain we did get cooled it down. So tonight for dinner, we're going to be doing a simple foil pack. We're going to do a baked potato, and we're going to put this chicken in this foil along with some chopped onion and some jalapeno and some garlic. And then we are going to be cooking that on our fire. Oh, and I forgot, we're also going to be doing some olive oil and some sazon completa seasoning with the chicken. There we go. We'll do about half the onion tonight and use the other half tomorrow. Some olive oil. Some completa. Now we'll wrap this up and we'll set it on the fire. All right, everything's sealed up and ready to go on. We have another rain cell coming in. I can never quite capture the thunder though. Looks like this one may hit us though. Everything's turning out perfect for dinner. Looking good. Breeze is picking up too. Should be coming in any minute. Well, we're not so lucky on this cell. We are getting a shower. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. But we do have really nice hot coals that I do not think will be extinguished unless it is a very prolonged heavy downpour. Hopefully this will just pass through. Well, we're getting it heavy enough and sustained enough to where I threw on the old frog tog. Haven't had to wear this since the Florida Trail. Still maintaining a good fire. Cooking in these conditions is always a bit of a challenge. Trying to keep everything dry is priority number one. It's going to be getting cool. I'm going to be getting cold. So I'm going to make sure I have something dry to put on. The rain became my biggest challenge, turning into a prolonged, heavy downpour, and keeping the fire alive for dinner, let alone for warmth later, was going to require me to get creative. Nature provided me with the perfect solution to save my fire. The area around me was full of palm fronds, and it provided the perfect cover to save the fire. There is no doubt that this palm frond absolutely saved my fire. And it was sitting over there, and I knew we were going to get some rain today, but I didn't know how much rain we were going to get. And I was like, man, I'm just saving that so in the event that I need it to save my fire. And it saved my fire for sure, because it's the only thing that's going to keep this sustained throughout this. It is lightening up and the sky is clearing. I'm definitely not hot anymore. I'm definitely going to be changing out at some point when I'm sure the rain has stopped, and I'm definitely going to be getting in the tent for the night. Yeah, it is. Everything is drenched. That was a good one. It's amazing how much colder you get when the air temperature drops and your body and your clothes are wet. I mean, we went from almost 90s to, I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's actually chilly. And this fire is not only saving my dinner, but it is saving me right now, because it is keeping me warm, just getting the chill out of the air and off my body. And this palm frond, I mean, I can't believe how wonderfully it worked. So just waiting for the rain to completely make its way through before I get changed out. I don't want to risk my secondary clothes getting wet. Hang out by the fire, stay comfortable, and hopefully the tent fared as well as the fire did. Or it'll be a long night. The bear box did really well. Everything's nice and dry, thankfully. Thank you, bear box. It's really important for me to say that this video isn't about disparaging bears or creating unnecessary fear. It's simply sharing my personal experience. The bear was behaving naturally in its own environment, and that always deserves our respect. During the encounter, I had my bear spray accessible and was focused on maintaining situational awareness. This is a good reminder of why it's crucial to always keep a clean campsite and use proper food storage like bear canisters or boxes. Even when you take all the right precautions though, encounters can still happen, particularly as wild spaces and human areas increasingly overlap. With the rain lightening up and the day getting long in the tooth, I decided to go ahead and eat so I could get cleaned up and changed and in the tent before dark. with the break in the weather, I'm going to go ahead and eat because I don't want to have to contend with the raccoons, which have been very active lately in my camping. I made the sweet potato today. That's funny. I thought it was going to be regular potato. Surprise! That's alright. We'll have the regular potato tomorrow. Let's check the chicken. Bowl packs are so easy. Yeah, everything turned out great. So I'm going to dig in. Try the chicken. On point. Yeah, that chicken's on point. Nice and spicy with the jalapeno and the onion. And we have the sweet potato with a little bit of ghee in there. Excellent. Hits the spot. Nice warm meal on a cold day. Oh yeah. Excellent. Oh my gosh, guys. There was a gigantic black bear just between these two benches. As I looked up, I had my phone in the bear box to keep it dry. And there was some thunder, and thankfully it ran off. But thank God I also had my bear spray with me right here at the table. Wow. I literally just turned to take my dishes over there to rinse them off, and he was standing right there between there, like that close to me, and had no idea. Wow. Just before the incident, the rain picked up, so I stowed my phone in the bear box. Nothing like timing. I missed capturing the bear. Alright guys, I've packed up just about everything, but I am going to play it safe and head out of here. I mean, the bear was literally right here, and he was at least 400 to 600 pounds. He had not missed any meals. I'm going to come back tomorrow and get the tent, let the rangers know that I had a bear come into camp. But yeah, there's no need to take a risk here. I mean, I can't even move to a different camp. So I'm going to move on. Now, I know, you might be wondering why I decided to leave just because of a bear. Here's my thinking. The main concern was the bear's behavior to me. When I was yelling and waving, it didn't faze it. That signaled to me that most likely it was comfortable with humans and may even return later that evening or in the night. Since I wasn't on a long through hike locking me into the area, and local regulations require camping only in designated sites, and with a bold bear being around, just an abundance of caution, I felt the safest call was to hike out and just come back tomorrow and grab my tent. Now I'm making my way to go get the tent, and hopefully it's intact. I didn't have any food or anything in it, but who knows? Sometimes they just want to get in there and get curious, so we'll see what it looks like when we get there. Any bears out here today? I hope not. Yeah, you can see his tracks here. There's no way for me to be positive if this is the same bear. but it looks like the same one because of the size. At any rate, the fact that it's still here nearby where I was camping and where I encountered the bear, I think I made the right call. Hey, bear. Ultimately, it didn't come any closer, and it moved off into the brush, allowing me to pass and make my way to camp. Yeah, there's definitely bear prints leading towards where I'm heading to camp. So they've been around. Making my way to camp, I was eager to see if my tent was still there. Now's the test. We'll see if it is still here. And it is. Still standing. No bear here so far, though. We'll get this thing broken down and move out of here. There's no single right way to handle encounters like these, and every situation is unique. So I'm genuinely curious, what would you have done based on your own outdoor experiences? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's make sure to keep the conversation respectful and constructive, as the goal here is for all of us to learn from each other's experiences as hikers and backpackers. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.